เลขาธิการกพ
To compare with the private sector, we are the unit responsible for human resource management, which cover 19 ministries, about 150 departments that subsume.
So basically you're the HR of our country.
When I went to the US, I studied public policy, which is political science. There was no internet back then. No Google, no ChatGPT. I think one paragraph I spent like an hour or more to understand one paragraph. The open space for anyone to come and to learn about the trend of education overseas from the US, from Europe, from Asia. Many people want to prolong, continue study. They want to work for a while. Of course, you can arm experience and knowledge through working, but for certain area, it would be more speedy if you go to study abroad. You have to participate in the university activity. Okay. Anything.
Did you play instrument or did you sing? What did
yes,
you do?
I was the band leader actually.
Really? Wow.
Since COVID, we launched the work from anywhere policy. So now departments can choose their own working style. Fail fast, learn faster.
Yeah.
But not fail often.
Dr. ปิยวัฒน์ ศิวรักษ์ สวัสดีครับ
สวัสดีครับ
Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Thank you for joining us at the Standard today.
It's my pleasure.
Okay, so you are a Secretary General of the Office of the Civil Service Commission, เลขาธิการกพ.กพ is what we are familiar with, right? In this episode, we are going to say OCSC, all right? So that's กพ, right? Because today we want to learn more about the career in government service. So if you want to work for the government, you are the guy to talk to. So thank you so much for coming.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm sure that we're going to learn a lot from you today. So can you introduce yourself and tell us what you do at the OCSC?
Thank you. ขอบคุณครับ พี่ต้นนะครับ or อาต้น or ลุงต้น but the last word you should avoid.
Okay. So พี่ต้น is fine.
It's fine.
Yes.
It's fine. It's better.
Yeah.
I have been in the civil service for almost 3 decades. So that's quite a number of years though.
Right.
I got into the civil service through government scholarship channel. So after I graduated from the university, I graduated from Faculty of Economics of Chulalongkorn University. And then I applied for government scholarship examination and lucky enough, I got it. And they sent me to study abroad in the US for public policy, master degree and PhD. And after I graduated, I've been in with the OCSC ever since. And from time to time, I got promoted. And then 4 years ago, I lucky again to be the Secretary General of the OCSC, which is the same level as Permanent Secretary or ปลัดกระทรวง
I see. Okay. So 30 years.
Almost.
Almost 30 years is a very long time. And how did you decide that you want to be a civil servant?
I think there are a couple of reasons that influenced me to do that. No? The first thing start with I want to continue further my study abroad, but it would take a lot of money back then, and I don't think my family can afford that. So I'm looking for scholarship. And the other thing that in combination of that reason is I think I was groomed in the government service family. My father was in the Navy and my mom, she was a teacher. So I kind of familiar with the inspiration to be government service.
I see.
Plus my high school and the university, we are groomed in a way to contribute back to the society. So, but I think there are many ways that you can contribute back to the society. Even working in the private sector like yourself, you can contribute to the society. But I chose to be in the government service. So government scholarship turned out to be a good choice for me.
I see. Okay. So กพ or สำนักงานคณะกรรมการข้าราชการพลเรือน or OCSC. So can you tell us about the role of the OCSC? What does it do?
I think many people think that OCSC responsible for arranging scholarship
Right.
per se only, or advising people to study abroad, or the other. Some people would think that OCSC is responsible only for arranging the general examination to enter in the civil service. You might familiar with the word สอบภาคก
Yes.
That is the first step. You will get the ticket into the civil service. But in fact, we do many things more. To compare with the private sector, we are the unit responsible for human resource management, the whole spectrum of human resource management in the civil service, which cover 19 ministries, excluding the Ministry of Defense, but the rest 19 ministry we cover, and about 150 departments that subsume or affiliate with those ministries. So we respond for that, starting with recruitment, selection, development policy, compensation, structure, salary, until disciplinary action if somebody do something wrong.
Okay.
So that's our job.
Yeah. So basically, you're the HR of our country.
Yes, of the government sector, the civil service. Our area jurisdiction is about 400,000 people.
Okay. All right. So, well, the obvious thing I have to ask you is why is your English so good? Besides the fact that you went to get your study abroad, how else do you practice your English?
Oh, I'm not thinking I'm that good. Thank you for the compliment. I think it could start since I was quite young in the primary school. I remember that all the students order in a way to memorize at least 5 vocabularies. A day, right?
Per day, right?
So I'm not sure you're familiar with this word. We use it like เอาการ to memorize. You have to say these 5 words to your group leader, หัวหน้าห้อง
I see.
That you can memorize 5 words. So we do that almost every day.
Oh, okay.
And then I think my English springboarded when I went to study master in the US because my bachelor, I got, like I said, I got bachelor in economics, which mainly quantitative in nature.
Right.
So it means we work on equation, mathematics, calculus, something like that. When I went to the US, I studied public policy, which is political science. My first week, I almost could not understand anything. It's all text, and it's the old English. I have to read speech of the former president of the United States. I think one paragraph I spent like an hour or more to understand one paragraph.
I see.
So there was no internet back then, no Google, no ChatGPT. The only way that you can help you survive is you have to join every group study that they have.
Okay.
So I joined all the group study.
Yeah.
I also went to the writing center of the university to polish my writing or my listening. So everywhere.
All the help that you can get. Yeah. I love the idea that you join all the study groups because, well, when you study with your friends and with someone who probably is better than you are, you can learn from them and then you can exchange like skills.
Not just English though. We learn their point of view. We also learn their perspective, how they view this issue. So it's one stone kills so many birds.
Right. Because they're all from like all the parts of the world. So we can learn about how other people think
Yes.
Also, oh, that's great. Well, besides the English like language skill, you have to learn how people think too, so you can learn from them, right? Wow, this is so good. So I want to know more about you. So let's go into this segment we call one word or more. So can you tell us one word that you say all the time? Do you have like คำติดปากไหมครับ your catchphrase?
Lately, I said this word, culture.
Culture.
Actually, it's organization culture. วัฒนธรรมองค์กร because I want to make sure that the civil service or the OCSC, my office in particular, going the same way. We're looking at the same North Star and how to reach that North Star. You have to walk the same path.
I see.
And organization culture is one of the key factors that help you do that. If you have the same culture, you think the same way. You believe in the same thing. You characterize your behavior in the same way. What you should do, what you should not do. That organization culture.
Okay. And what would you say is the OCSC's culture?
We have our motto. We call it HOT. It comes from HOD. H is humble. You have to be humble. Openness. You have to open for new knowledge. You have to open for other thought, the way of thinking. O is from orchestrated. We have to work together. We have to win together. We have to lose together and learn from that. And D is determined. You have to be resilient. You have to be perseverance. And that will make us to the North Star.
Wow. Yeah, that's a great culture. Yeah, HOD, hot.
HOD.
Right, yeah. And we can actually apply those three words to anything, just anything or any career that we have too.
I would say that could be, but in each organization, they should have their own culture though.
I see. Okay, I agree. All right. Can you tell us one word that you have just learned recently?
Accountability.
Accountability?
It seems simple, right?
Right.
It seems that you should know this word long ago. But lately, because of we are moving out our job, I see the more in-depth meaning of accountability. That in order to be the accountable person, you have to have ownership in that work. You have to have passion. You have to have courage. If the job fail, if you do some mistake, you have to be courageous enough to stand up and say, hey, this is my job. I do something wrong. And I won't repeat it again. I will improve my job from now on. That's what I learned.
Yeah, that's a great attitude too.
Yeah.
If you want your work to be improved and get better in your career, right? Yeah, you have to have that word. Great word. So, can you give us one thing that you're most obsessed with in 2025?
It comes together with accountability.
Yeah.
Giving feedback.
Giving feedback. Okay.
So if you want your team to be accountable, you have to keep giving feedback to them that this is good, this is no good, this we can do it again together. So I try to do that as often as possible. And I believe that, I don't know, in many organizations, we lack of this skill, which is the skill that can move us forward.
What do you think is the most difficult part of giving feedback?
Sincerity. You have to be sincere with your team that giving feedback is not เรียกมาว่าเรียกมาตำหนิ Giving feedback is not put a blame on some person. You have to have your good intention on the table. They have to see your good intention on the table that เราจะเก่งไปด้วยกัน We will be better together.
Yeah.
I think that's the bottom line.
Right. Because to a lot of people, when we talk about joining the feedback session, they feel like they will be reprimanded and they will be like scolded and they will be yelled at. But not necessarily. It could be a very positive thing.
No, but giving feedback is a skill. You need to practice. I'm not good enough. I myself needs to practice more that how to make sure you are not emotional when you're giving feedback. That's
see.
the skill that you need to practice.
Okay. All right. That's a good tips because it sometimes can like get out of hand and like people start like crying or people start like getting angry and you don't want that in the feedback session.
You may want a box of tissue on your table.
Well, maybe it's inevitable if someone can get emotional, but you have to like be in control of the situation, right? Okay. All right. Can you give us one project that made you feel the most fulfilled in your career?
I was the team leader, I think, more than 10 years ago to formulate or create a project, a system called HIPS, which is High Performance and Potential System. In essence, is the talent management program, the first talent management program in civil service. And in a group, a very small group that we proposed that project to the civil service board and they accept that project.
Wow, that's so nice. Because when we hear the word like talent management, a lot of people would think of like T-pop idol or K-pop idol, right? But well, in fact, the government service job also has the talent management program too.
Pain point several years ago occurred because we observed that scholarship student, government scholarship student like me, like myself, after we graduate with master degree or PhD, we have like honeymoon period. When we come back, many people admire us.
Yeah.
The director general, the อธิบดีหรือปลัดกระทรวงใช่ไหม they call us to help them making speech for them, making PowerPoint for them, but we are proud. At that moment, we are quite proud. But 5 years on, hey, why do I still writing speech for you?
Yeah.
I studied 4 years on my study field.
Right.
It's not supposed to do only making speech. So the HIPS program is designed by one reason to make sure that talent people, high potential people, you do have the career in the civil service. If you want to be the division director in maybe in tax policy, this is your career. 2 years in this role, 3 years in this role, something like that.
Yeah. Well, it kind of help move people up to where they should be, right? Yeah. And everybody wants to like get ahead, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
You have to have your career map for yourself.
Yeah, that's the best idea. Yeah, for all workers too in all industries. If we know that we are moving up and we have like the good career path, of course we'll give it 110% always.
You will reach it. You will reach your point or not. It's not the point. It depends on your potential as well. But at least you have the goal in your career.
That's true. Yeah. Okay. Can you give us one fact that not many people know about the civil service jobs?
Yes. Many people thinking of the civil service as the word ราชการ
Yeah.
But ราชการ is not, what should I say, monolithic. It's not one guy. We have about 150 business units, กรม So when you think of ราชการ please think of our corporation, 150 corporation firms. Ask yourself, what do you want to work? Where do you want to work? Is it excise department, กรมสรรพสามิต or กรมการข้าว or กรมปศุสัตว์ or we have a variety of business for you to choose. So, and I think many people thinking of civil service as one word, monolithic, ราชการ
Right. Because actually there are a lot of like fields that you can go into.
Yes.
Depending on your expertise, depending on your interest too. Yeah. Okay. Good. Can you give us one skill or more that you would need if you want to be successful or you want to go far as a civil servant?
Passion.
Passion.
I think if you have passion, you can do anything. You have to have passion for yourself. You have to have passion for your career. Passion means that in one day, you can look back in your life and you are proud of what have you been. So if you have passion, it will ignite you to continuously develop yourself.
Always a great place to start. Start from passion. I agree. Okay. Can you give us one word that is a game changer if you want to win the government scholarship?
The government scholarship? Selfless.
Selfless?
I think the selection committee, I share the secret though.
Okay.
The government scholarship selection committee, one word that we love to see, but sincerely, you have to say it sincerely is you are selfless. Selfless means doing something for others, not yourself. Of course, everybody do something for oneself, but the proportion should not be 100% for yourself. It should be at least 50% for others. That's what we looking for. That's why the civil service is created. That's why the government is created, because that institution was designed to help others in the society. So we need somebody who share that mindset.
Okay. So that's actually the core
Yeah.
of the government too.
Yeah.
You have to be selfless in the sense that you want to give back to the society or you want to help others. And if you can show this, because it's not just about the score that you do the exam, right? But you have to like actually show how you think and your attitude to the committee when you interview with them. Okay. All right. That's a good tips to know. All right. Okay. Can you give us one thing that you think you would do right now if you were a university student today?
Or I would do the same thing
Really?
that I did when I was university student.
Which is
Study less.
study less and do what more? Play more? Or
No, I'm kidding. So
Okay.
you have to focus on your study. You have to manage your time, but you have to participate in the university activity. Anything. The life in the university is something that you cannot find somewhere else, and it's only that time in your life. So enjoy it. Take
Okay.
it.
So were you a hardworking student back then?
Yes, after I realized that I might fail the
So you
degree.
you kind of had to.
Yeah,
Like,
because
okay.
I do the activity a lot.
Okay.
A lot.
Okay, well, what did you do?
I was the member of the Chulalongkorn University Band, CU Band, if you
Oh, okay. Yeah.
know it.
Right.
So I joined.
Did you play
the-
instrument or did you sing? Did you? What did
yes,
you do?
I was the band leader actually.
Really? Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
And you also play instruments too?
Yes, I play keyboard, piano.
Ah, okay. So you're also a musician.
Yes.
And okay.
But the fun part is not only play music. Now we got friends, we got network, we got experience. We went to play for the soldier. That back then there are so many like now.
Yeah.
It's the same
Right.
as now. We have some border issues, so we went there to play music for the soldier.
I see. I see. Okay. All right. So you get to do that too. Besides, so don't spend all your time in the classrooms.
No.
Just do other things too.
other
That
things.
would like help you create the network of friends.
Yes, and it makes you the dots, like Steve Jobs said. You accumulate the dots without knowing.
Okay. Wow, that's nice. That's great advice, actually. Yeah, because a lot of people might think that if you want to go far, if you want to be successful in life, you have to have your like A's, lots of A's, like collect all the A, as many A's that you can, but it's not just about the grade, right? Yeah. Okay. So let's talk about actually the event that I went to last year too. Is the expo, the OCSC International Education Expo 2025. So this year we're gonna have this event again, and for the 20 years in a row too. Is the 20th expo. So can you tell us what it is and what can we expect from the event?
As the name already says for itself, the OCSC International Education Expo is the open space for anyone to come and to learn about the trend of education overseas, from all over the world, from the US, from Europe, from Asia. So I think there are, but I think the objective is manifold. The first one may be to create awareness for the society that what is the trend of the education right now, and maybe inspire for those who never think about studying abroad, so they can come to the event, come to the expo, and go back to their home that now I want to study abroad.
Yeah.
So the first thing is create awareness. The second thing, for those who thinking already about they want to go study abroad, it can help them making choice which country they should go, which field of study or subfield of study they should choose. And the third one, for those who have made the choice already, it will help them prepare. What is the preparation process? What are the steps they need to, when they should take IELTS, when they should take the language test for other language like German or Italian or maybe Chinese, what time of the year that you have to take the Chinese exam or study Chinese. That the fourth one might be to create or strengthen network. We invite experts like yourself, so the students or the parents can know that who are the experts in which field. And finally, it's the opportunity for the OCSC ourselves to see the big picture of the ecosystem of studying abroad.
Yeah. And I love the theme of this year, Step Out to Stand Out. That's very catchy. Yeah. How do you come up with it, and what does it mean? Yeah.
I think I might be wrong, but one way of thinking for new generation is that many people want to prolong, continue study. They want to work for a while and then go to study. And I think there is nothing wrong with that. But we would like to tell them that you can expand your horizon out there as well, not just in the work. And there are many good places that you can increase or expand your knowledge. You have to like armor, ติดอาวุธ. You have to ติดอาวุธ.
Yeah, arm yourself.
Yeah.
Right.
Otherwise, you only have the อาวุธ that you only have is what you got from the university that you just graduate.
Right.
It's not enough. It's not enough. Of course, you can arm experience and knowledge through working. But for certain area, it would be more speedy if you go to study abroad. So it will help you ติดอาวุธ เร็วขึ้น faster.
Right. Yeah. And all the new weapons that you need to, and you can like broaden your world by going far from your home and see what other people are up to. Right.
Yes. Like you mentioned, the other skill that you will have is how to be independent effectively, efficiently.
Sure. Yeah. And what do you think about all these? All like the new skills that would like rise lately in the workplace and in the future job market too. That the old set of skill, like you said, the old set of skill might not be enough anymore. So you kind of need all the new skills to in order to work better or to face the change that is happening in the work world. So what do you think about those skills, those new skills?
It's the mixture of the word. I think it combined between knowledge and skill. And right now we have to think both of them. Of course, knowledge is AI, AI data science, that kind of thing, cybersecurity. That in the global trend without question.
Yeah.
Even the demand from government departments that they propose to us that what kind of the scholarship students that they need. Many proposals they highlight AI, cybersecurity, or even digital marketing. So that kind of thing is coming. But other field of study still on the rise as well, including economics, biomedical. You can find it in several sources. Like you can go to the website of the World Economic Forum, and you just type in rising skill or
Right.
global trend, workforce of the future, something like that. It will pop up, but I'm sure those skill will pop up. But like I mentioned, knowledge only is not enough. You have to equip that with either you say it's skill or competency. You have to be analytical person. You have to be resilient person, because in the world today and in the future, the problem, the challenge that come to us are new challenge that we never met or experienced before. And when we doing something that we never know before, there is a good chance that you will fail in the first time. So you have to be resilient, fail fast, learn faster,
Yeah.
but not fail often.
Yeah.
Learn faster. You have to be ability to be perseverance, resilient, and continuous learning, lifelong learning.
Yeah. And I think all of those are also needed and important if you want to work for the government too.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So, do you think studying abroad are still relevant and is the right path forward for the students these days and for young people these days?
I think so. There could be certain field that study domestically will be the answer, but even that you have to be open-minded as well. That you have, I'm sure even Thai university they bring in guest lecturer or professor abroad as well. So the world is already connected, but going to study abroad in many fields of study will help you even further, because the source of knowledge, the true source, the foundation of that knowledge, you come close to that source of knowledge. Like if you study in certain university in Europe or in America, they locate near the big company, near venture capital, for example. They can bring in guest lecturer from that venture capital to share the experience of what is the trend of startup right now, what is the challenge, what is the solution that they are thinking of. So you very close to the true source. So it's your good opportunity.
Yeah, opportunities. I think that's so key.
Yeah.
Okay, so there are some controversial statement or opinions that I want to discuss with you about. The first one being the taking OCSC scholarship is not worth it if you have to come back and work for the government and become a civil servant.
You want me to rate this one, right?
Yeah, do you agree with this statement or how? Yeah.
I think it's 50-50. What I would say is that it takes two to clap.
I see.
Two hands to clap. One hand is the organization or the OCSC or the government departments. I think we are ready because you are government scholarship recipient, once you graduate, we will consider you as the high potential person. So many departments are ready to assign challenging job for you. I believe that talent person want challenging job. They are ready to offer you a good career path. So the opportunity is there. So that one hand. So that depends on the other hand, which is your hand.
Right.
Would you grab all the opportunity? Or you kind of too selective นู่นก็ไม่เอา นี่ก็ไม่เอา yeah พี่ครับ brother I study this field I'm a doctor PhD graduate I study this field of study that job that you offer I'm not interested so you refuse so you decline
Okay.
so that's only one hand work the
Right.
other hand does not work so it takes two yeah I think if a both hand clap I think that's the very good combination that will help you prosper in the organization of course the job or the work that the organization offer you may not be big project all the time sometimes it's a routine but you can learn everything from the routine and innovation of the world in many cases it creates from very tiny thing
Yes.
of the routine job so please take all the dots that they offer
Yeah, I agree. It actually depends on the kind of person you are too,
Yes.
and the way you want to grab opportunities that is there and ready to offer you.
meaningful or not depends on do you find connection meaningful means that you have connection somehow with your work there could be several connection with the value of the work that this is the work that you love so it's meaningful for you
Oh, okay.
yeah it's
So you mean the connection between you and the value of your work?
of your work or some people join the civil service because their parents want you to be the civil service so your in that case connection is you are proud that you do something for your beloved one for your mom for your dad so that's also nothing wrong with that
Okay.
yeah. And meaningful does not have to be something big at the national level. You don't have to have something big. Something very very small can be meaningful for you. Somebody say that the one who in American football team, those staff who carry the ice bucket is very meaningful for them.
Yeah.
Because they help the team to win the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
So you have to find something that you have connection. But if you feel empty with your work, that means that it's not meaningful for you.
Yeah. That's a very good point. Well, and from what I heard for a lot of new generation people, how they choose their work depends on not just how well paid the job is, but the job has to be meaningful too.
Yes, I agree. And that is how we design our scholarship. Because when we decide what field of study we should offer to the young generation, we take into account the national plan, the nation strategy. So we make sure that our scholarship student fit in with those national strategy or the country's plan. So if you're interested in working with the civil service, you can take a look at national plan. You can even go to the website or Facebook of your department of choice to make sure that is it the organization that you would like to work for. And I think in that Facebook, in those websites, you can see that what kind of work that they are driving right now. and you can feel that the way that you can help the country, help the government move the country in the direction that you also enjoy.
So they can make sure that they will make a real impact, right?
Yes, because given that the starting point is you can help the government sector move our national strategy, but it's not easy. It's not easy. Why? Because right now we facing new challenges, new problems. PM 2.5 is new challenges for the country. Human rights issues, that kind of thing, flood. So on the one hand, you have new problem. On the other hand, we have to respond to various stakeholders in the country and internationally. We have a more demanding society. We have more and more demanding global community. We also work with the auditing unit in the country ourselves. We have to report. So working with the civil service is not easy. You have to answer to the new challenge. You have to respond to the new demand of the diverse stakeholder. And that, I think, keep you enjoy in a way because the work that you do will have so many impacts to many stakeholders, to many problems, to many new problems. I think for the one who have the passionate eye, who wants to do something challenging, the government sector, the civil service is where you can find the opportunity to create impact.
Right. Okay. All right. So how about this one? This could be another controversial one. So a lot of people say the civil service jobs are outdated and not so cool, not very cool, and it's full of paperwork, red tape, and hierarchy too.
Almost disagree.
Okay.
Okay, I give you the example, at least from my office organization. We do many things with the OECD, Organization for Economic Development. You know it already. Yeah, we do research together with them. Next month, I will participate in roundtable discussion with the OECD on the public sector HR, and I think that kind of cool. Of working in the government. Also in international context, we have the network of, we call it กพ ASEAN. So every similar organization like กพ in Malaysia, in all the 10 ASEAN countries, we meet regularly. So we send our staff to attend. On the rise of the data technology, I create the unit on data analytics ourselves, and I give the opportunity for the potential officials to lead that project. So I think that's not so outdated though. For other ministry, we see every day เป๋าตังคนละครึ่ง that's the product of the civil service. The excise department, for another example, they are thinking about how they can not just collect excise from whiskey, from wine, but they are promote ESG for the country. They are thinking about that. So to keep up with the global trend, ESG, environment, society, right, and governance. Yeah. We have Tidy application that now you can use the Tidy application instead of your บัตรประชาชน to boarding domestic flight.
I see. Yeah. But a lot of people might not know about this because they kind of stuck with the old image of the like government job that it is super outdated. But actually, there's a lot of new changes that is implemented.
Yes, I would touch on the word. I saw the word hierarchy in your
hierarchy.
card.
Yeah.
I think we have to. Hierarchy is not a bad thing. Hierarchy is not a bad thing. In the other extreme, the word is anarchy, which is unsystematic at all. So hierarchy, you have to think of hierarchy as systematic. In all organizations, they need system to make sure that the product, the work, the quality of the work is on standard. It's not one product is bad, the other product is good, the other product is excellent. No, the hierarchy structure is created to make sure that the product of the organization is meet the standard. But the issue is that how much hierarchy that we need. We have to be aware that it's not too much hierarchy. And I think the government is increasingly aware that we have to be more flexible. We have to be more, in your term, I think you call it agile.
You're right.
Yeah, more agile.
Yeah.
That in some case, the young officials, they can have their own life. They can decide. Let them decide. Let them do. Because like in issue of cybersecurity in my organization, I know less than the new entrant. So let them do it.
Right.
So you have to see. You have to set the level of hierarchy in your organization. What is the appropriate level of hierarchy?
Yeah. So it's been a lot better from what I gather from.
I believe that.
Yeah.
I believe that.
And how about
it's not perfect, but it's improving.
Yeah, I think that's the great thing. And how about the paperwork thing and the red tape thing? Has that been improved too?
Oh, very much, very much.
Yeah, because from the user's perspective, when I go for example, renew my ID card, and the at the ที่ว่าการเขต or ที่ว่าการอำเภอ is a lot faster than the way it used to be. 5 minutes, yes, no kidding. But how about the system for the people who actually work there? All the paperwork, has it been less?
Yes. For example, talking about our job, like the HR job, we can do it almost online. Taking vacation, we key in. That's typical in the private sector, right? Yeah, but many people may not know about the government sector that we do that paperless as well.
Okay.
Yeah, we do the performance evaluation online. Yeah, all the HR is almost online.
Yeah. Well, it sounds a lot more fun and flexible than we have heard.
Yes, indeed, I would like to add that we have been improving the ecosystem of working in the civil service as well. Since COVID, we launched the work from anywhere policy. So now departments can choose their own working style. We do have used tools and techniques to create innovation in the civil service, like a hackathon or design thinking. I think so many departments employ that kind of techniques as well. We Zoom, for sure. We do Zoom. I mentioned this because we did hackathon as well. I think two years ago, and one of the student team, when they make a presentation, they say something that they just know that the government can Zoom. We are in shock now. Are we that bad? But we do conduct the Zoom. Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's great news. So not outdated anymore. Yeah. So a lot of people might not know about that. Okay. All right. So how about this one? The last one. There will be no opportunity for government scholarship students to apply what they learn and make any real contribution. What do you think about this statement?
Most of the class, I think it's 50-50.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. So not totally disagree.
Not totally disagree.
Okay.
I mentioned a lot for the government scholarship that you are not a truck driver, that you dumped all your textbook from the US, from UK, from wherever you study, dump in your truck and go to your department, and then you unload all the textbook and tell your ajek at your department that, hey, this is what I've learned, please apply it. No, that's what the nature of the scholarship student. Yeah. What you want to do is that you have to apply. You have to apply. Apply means you have to be able to คิดต่อคิดเติมคิดเสริม even คิดต้านwhatever they are doing with your department. So that's is the ability of government scholarship students that we are looking for. The people in the department, they are not bad people. No? They think through already. You know? So sometimes in some project, you just work along with them. But when the opportunities come, you can tell them, hey, you can add something more. That's what I study.
Yeah.
Something. So anyway, คิดต่อคิดเติมคิดเสริมคิดต้าน
Yeah.
will help you grow with dignity.
Right. Okay. That's so great. I think we have learned through an hour of we chatting a lot more about what it is like to work for a government and make your work count, make your work valuable, and pass on the value and be useful to other people. I think this is a great career. And if you are considering ทุนกพ or you are considering working for the government, I think you should check out at least the expo this year and go and find the answer. Go find the network. Go find the inspiration for you. So thank you so much for coming and telling us about what you do. I think you're doing a great job for the country.
Thank you very much, and thank you for having me here with you today.
Of course. And before we say goodbye, our show is called Committee, right? So I want to know if you have your favorite word to share with us. In English, in Thai, Committee ของดร.ปิวัฒน์คือคำว่าอะไรครับ
Passion.
Passion.
Live with passion.
Right.
Wherever you are.
And you're, of course, a man with passion. We can see that and we can feel that now. So thank you so much. ขอบคุณมากนะครับ
ขอบคุณครับ
ขอบคุณครับ